The old tombstone was beginning to crumble, but it looked like a good sight as any to set up. John and Mark set the recorder between them and scanned the darkened cemetery with their flashlights. There was no sign of a caretaker. They hadn't really expected to see one, given the dilapidated state of the graveyard. "Turn it on and let's begin," John said. Mark flipped the switch and John's questioning began. "Is there anyone with us tonight?" Nothing filled the silence except from a slight scratching from somewhere behind the tombstone. Unperturbed, John asked the next question. "Can you tell us your name?" Again, the only sound was the scratching. "Can you show yourself?" Nothing. "Are you afraid of us?" asked John. This time there was no scratching. Suddenly the atmosphere seemed dark and malevolent. Neither of the young men noticed the towering dark shadow that rose from behind the tombstone until it was too late. The darkness swooped down and engulfed them both until neither one could see the other, and just as suddenly, Mark, John and the dark shadow vanished into the ground. The next morning the old caretaker showed up and found the tape recorder lying on the ground in front of the tombstone. He played it back, and in the silence that followed John's questions, he could hear the following replies. "Yes, I'm always here. My name is never spoken by your kind. I'll show myself, but it's the last thing you'll ever see." The caretaker quietly pocketed the recorder, looking around himself to assure that he was alone. He took the only evidence that the boys had been there back to the tool shed and tossed it in the pile, along with the rest of them.